Hey, it's Angelo with Angelo's Edge. I just got a knife yesterday at Fin Feather Fur. I got this one right here. It's the Buck Hexam. It's the Buck 261. They were on closeout for $23. I think $23.99. So I ended up buying this orange one. I had this one probably 2-3 months ago at Hartville Hardware in Hartville. This was $39. So I thought it was a really good deal for this one. I have a matching pair now. Well, I guess they're not matching, different colors. Same style, exact same knife, just different colors. But the retail on these knives are roughly about $40. So $23 is pretty good, in my opinion. On Amazon, the orange and gray one, they want 43, and the black one they want 39. They weigh about 4.3 ounces. 4.3 ounces. Fairly light. Well, not really. It's a kind of, for being, these are glass filled nylon handles or scales. It's a pretty, it's a good size. It's a good weight for a knife to me. I like it. So the reason I like this knife is this mechanism it has. It's kind of like reminds me of an axis lock, but not really. You don't have to pull both sides. You just pull this back and then it drops. You can see how smooth it is. And I'm pretty positive they have bearings. Buck calls it their spin safe technology. So, and both of them are the same. I think I put oil on this one, so it actually might be a little smoother. This one is just from the factory, so it's still really good. So the one thing I noticed after looking them up, I didn't even know they have 7CR steel, which is kind of on the 8CR is kind of budget, and 7 Gerber and uses 7CR a lot for their budget knives, and so some people look down about 7CR, but I think I got a few knives that are 7CR from Gerber, and they're in the $40 range. That seems to be American knife makers that are they use 7CR for the knives that are made in China, but they have their labeling or the Buck name on it, but that seems to be what they use. And like I said, I think I said this is I just noticed it, 261. So let me take a closer look at this. Well, I had a question when I posted a short video yesterday about the edge. How is it a decent edge? I responded back, but I took a look at this one, and I was meaning to resharpen it, so I resharpened it today. And when I was resharpening it, I noticed it has about a 25-degree angle for to hit the apex. It's a 25-degree angle. So this one's a lot sharper than the one that came out of the box. The one out of the box is sharp. It's not quite hair shaving sharp, but here's a piece of paper. So it'll slice through paper real nice. It don't get hung up. Now here's the one I just sharpened. So that looks bad. Well, that don't look good, but here, anyway. So this one's now shaving sharp. So, but it don't quite come shaving sharp from the box. I don't know if I don't even know if I had that on paper that I was showing you it cut, or on film. See, I'll show you. This is a factory edge. It comes pretty sharp. It's not hair shaving sharp, but it's pretty daggone sharp for that. For the $23 I paid for it. $40 might be on the higher. I don't know. It might be a little too much, but it makes up with this cool mechanism opening it. It's a very fidgety knife. And I don't know if you, like, say if you hand someone a knife, actually the person at the counter that was there, you don't really, it's kind of hard. You don't know exactly how to open it because you're normally sitting there trying to flip it open. You just keep press on this flipper and it won't open, but you actually have to pull back on the switch and then it'll flip open. It's, I don't know, kind of a safety. But like, say if not someone would, I don't know, say someone drops a knife and go to pick it up and try to give it to you or something, and they wouldn't know how to really open it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You actually have to tell them how to open it. But that's called their spin technology. What did they call it? They called it the spin safe technology. So I kind of consider it kind of like a type of axis lock. Like I said, I already talked about, had a 25-degree angle on it, which is kind of a, I like to put 19-degree angles on my knife blades. They're a little more slicey that way. It does have a rubber inlay. You can see it really different on the orange one and the black one, but here's, it's like got a rubberized, so it gives you a little bit of traction. And here's a look at the orange one, orange and gray. So I believe they have a 262 knife that is, 262 that is, it looks very similar. It might have aluminum scales, but I think it is assisted. So I don't know how, I never picked that one up, but I didn't get this. I got this, you know where I got this at? Not at Hartville. I got this at Lehman's.
Oh, at Lehman's.
I got this at Lehman's in Kidron. I
bought
bought another knife at Hartville, but this knife here I did get at Lehman's, and I think it was on. I think I got that one on sale too.
Yes.
I don't think I honestly, now I think I'm thinking back. I believe I paid maybe, I'd say maybe 32 for this. I don't think I paid the full 40. So I'd say if you could pick up these knives for under 30, it's probably a decent deal. Paying retail, I think, might be a little much if you're like real into steels and how long the edge is going to last, because it is 7CR and I don't know the Rockwell hardness on it, so I don't know how long the edge is really going to last. But I sharpen my own knives, so if it does need touched up, I'll just do it myself. So the type of steel is not as much of a big deal to me, but I like this. My wife likes she just loves the,
I hate that.
She don't like the click clacking, she calls it. You can hear it. It's like,
it hurts my ears.
But it's drop shut, open up right out of the box. There's no break-in period. As long as you know how to pull back on the switch, and it's good. And they give you this nice, it's just a really, I like the design. It has this jimping up on top, so I guess if you really want, you don't really need to, but say you crack it open a little bit and then you can come back with the rest of it. Like, say if it just, you have a little bit, I like the knife, obviously, because I bought a second one. I mean, part of the reason it was really cheap, but I did like it enough to buy it twice. So, well, here's let's look at the blade. It is about it. Since I'm doing a gray one, I guess I'll put it at the chip at there. Use this as a counter. 1, 2, 3. I think the box said, I read it as 3.33. So I'm guessing like 3 1/4. So some people consider that's too much, too long, but I think it's about the right size. The handle, I have large hands and I can put full grip on it. And I mean, you could bring your finger up here, but it's not really, there's no finger choil, but there is a sharpening choil. You can see where I was sharpening it. So it has the sharpening choil. So I just put the edge on this one. I'll show you the edge from the black one, which I just put on, and I'll show you the edge of the orange one. This is factory edge right here. So that's the factory edge. I'm guessing it probably has a, just for resharpening, just the other one. I bet this is probably about, it's more of a more aggressive, probably let's say about a 400 stone maybe. So I took this all the way down to 800 stone, and this one is, and it does, you can sharpen it so it be hair shaving sharp too. So that is, so the 7CR does take an edge, has no trouble shaving after you sharpen it. So I don't really mind 7CR. Actually, now I think I kind of like the 7CR almost better than 8CR. I think the 8CR might chip a little bit. The 7CR might be a little softer and it don't chip as much. But it probably don't hold the edge as long. But I already went over that. That don't really matter to me. If you look over my notes here. So the person commented on the first video, sit a spell, about the edge. How was it a decent edge? And I'd say yeah, it was a decent edge. I already showed you could slice paper with it. Can't quite shave with it, but it's pretty good. So retail is $39 on Amazon. Actually, the gray one is $43. Weight is 4.3. So pretty much. Oh, let me show you the deep carry pocket clip. Let me shut these up and I'll show you what it would look like in your pocket. Oh, it's tipped down. So here's like, it looked kind of deep carry. You still see a little bit of, I'll show you on the gray one, so it's not gray background, so to see a little easier. But that's a little protruding. Let's see what it looks like with the. Oh, you can see this pocket clip is black, and this one has that chrome satin finish. And here's, see, it sticks up a little bit, and it's curved. It's only right-hand carry, only tip up. So if you're a lefty person, you might not want this, because I believe all the access. So let's see, if you're left-handed, this wouldn't be a really good. You don't use your knife.
I don't use left-handed.
Right, but I'm pretty sure if you're, because it wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be not a left-handed person, but to me it'd be not good for a left-handed person, because I guess you would have to, I don't know. I don't think it would unless you use your index finger to flip it open and shut. Seems like it'd be awkward. Plus the pocket clip I think is in the wrong spot for a left-handed person, because there's no spot for a. So I think it's more for a right-handed person. They didn't. No, the one knife beater, it says not left-handed friendly or something to that extent. So, but for me, it is good. And see the overall. What is the overall length? Let me see that. Overall length. Let's get the gray one that comes out a little better, so you can see it. Okay, just a tip right there. The overall length is, take it to the tip of there. Overall length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 inches long. Not a small knife, but not a super large knife. So there we go. And it has a nice satiny blade. It shines really nice. So there is a breakdown of the Buck Hexam 261. The orange and black are displayed. So, all right, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye.